What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Lollipodcast. And I am joined today once again by Trombonerus, who's too fucking lazy to read the notes for this episode. So, hello, how you doing?
Wait, I'm back here again. God damn it!
God damn it, why?
It's been way too long.
Yeah, man, I know. It's really good to have you back on the show, man.
I know. It's like I've been here for 5 episodes.
Wait, I don't think the show even has 5 episodes yet.
Wait a minute. This is episode 5.
Yes, it's not done though, so we have 4 episodes available.
What the fuck? Why are you blowing my mind?
Anyways, today we also have Jezzer.
What?
Yeah. And look,
What?
And I'm not muted this time around.
yeah, exactly. There's actually a green circle that lights up if you're watching this on YouTube. And wow, it's Jezzer. He's here. But yes,
Wait.
anyways.
Who's Jezzer?
Wait. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Who are you? What are you doing in the skull? What the fuck?
What? Who am I?
Wait,
What?
get out of here, man. What the fuck? There. That's better.
Oh, alright, cool.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Who was
Hold on.
this guy? What is he doing in the call?
Wait, hold on. There's supposed to be 3 people. Who's
Oh. Hey, we just
welcome
realized we actually need 3 people for this. You want to still do this? I don't know who you are, but...
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know the topic, but I can look it up real quick.
Alright, well, let me tell you the topic. Today we're going to be talking about our favorite game of all time.
Oh, is that the topic?
Yes. Now you know.
All
So, who wants to go first?
I'm pretty sure you want to go first.
Me?
It's a trick question. I know you really want to go first. I can tell.
I mean, I thought about it, okay? But it's hard to
Yeah,
come
so
with
did
a
I.
very, your favorite game. Like, the one game that is your favorite thing of all time. You know?
Yeah.
So, how about we go with a top 3? How does
I'm
that
just gonna
sound?
stick to 1 because I only thought of 1. Nah, I'll go top 3.
Okay. Do you
Oh, you
have a
first?
top 3? Me
No,
first.
you first. Oh my! Do you?
Okay.
Alright, fine. I'll go first.
No,
It's
it's
your
fine.
turn.
It's fine. I'll
No,
go.
I got it. If you don't have a list, I'll go.
Alright, go.
So number 1, Elder Scrolls 4: Oblivion.
Alright, see you later, Trombone. Thanks for joining us.
Right.
What about you, Jezzer?
All right. Top three. What we're saying.
Wait, how did you come back? That's
Magic.
impossible.
What?
Magic.
Okay, so Oblivion, sure.
Borderlands 1
Okay.
remastered, obviously, because fuck the original. And then get this ready. Halo: The Master Chief Collection.
Really?
It's one game.
Yeah. I would have thought you would have put zombies somewhere in there.
Nope. Fuck that right now.
Okay.
Well, damn, alright. Okay, I guess I'll go next. Top 3, huh? Alright, well. The thing is, I'd like to say zombies. But there are 5 different games with zombies. That's only Treyarch. There's, 3 more that aren't Treyarch, so it's hard to really choose a single game. But I guess I'd go with BO3. Maybe?
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe 1 or 2? Maybe 2, actually. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, let's just go with zombies, alright? That's a game mode.
It's fine. Don't worry. You'll figure it out.
It's a game mode, it counts. And of course, Halo Master Chief Collection, because, it's 5 games, and it's Halo, and it's amazing. And for my third,
Wait. Let me guess it.
go for
Fable.
it. Oh, you fucker.
Yeah,
See, I wasn't
knew.
sure if I was gonna say Left 4 Dead, or Spyro.
Nah, you'd say Fable. I know
Fable.
you.
Yeah, it's gotta be Fable.
See, I know you on the inside and the outside. You'd always say Fable.
God damn.
Lollipop, what's your favorite breakfast?
Fable.
God damn it.
How did you know?
Magic.
Alright, Jezzer, top 3 favorite games of all time, go.
All right. Jeez.
That's not a game.
You don't know the Jesus Simulator? All right. No. Actually, top 3 favorite games. I would say.
Flappy Bird.
I forgot about that.
How did you know? No. Actually, The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Ooh.
Definitely. Like that's definitely in the top three. I can't like really make like one, two, then three. They're like all equal.
Yeah,
But
same.
Yeah,
um
basically.
that would the three of them would be Twilight Princess, freaking why am I blanking right now? Terraria, because it's so fucking good. And
GTFO.
I have lost like
Get the fuck
so
out.
much of my life on it. And
Yeah, about that.
and the third one would be probably the first Prince of Persia game, like on the GameCube.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, because I'd say those choices probably are like way more due to nostalgia than anything else.
Yeah.
But they're the games I go back to the most. So
It's hard to like really pinpoint like these are my favorite games. There's so many
Yeah.
games that I love to death and like I'm gonna play forever. But it's hard to like say, okay, this is the best game of all time, and you can really put it up there and be like, yes, confirm 100% this is the one. I don't feel like there's
Oblivion
any
is the best game of
game.
all time. And I know you don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, Fable is.
No, it's Oblivion, man.
No, it's Fable.
Elder
you
Scrolls
talking
4
about?
Oblivion.
How is
You can
Elder
make horses
Scrolls?
fly.
Okay, so
you can make horses fly. You can fly across the map. You can break the game.
so you like
and
Oblivion
also,
more than Skyrim,
drugs.
is what you're saying?
100%.
What the fuck?
I think Skyrim is way more boring than Oblivion. I understand Skyrim's tone and it's fun to play after you have not played it in a long time. But dude, Oblivion is like there's just so much more there for me. I love it. Yeah, that's my rant. I love Skyrim, but Oblivion beats it every time.
You're gonna get trashed on in the comments, you know that.
That's okay. I never liked Morrowind either.
And it'll be me trashing you in the comments.
I never liked Morrowind, so.
Okay.
Fun fact, like everyone stands by Morrowind. Like, no, it has not aged well. I don't care how many mods you tell me to get. It still doesn't look good.
I have
Looks like
watched
complete
a
trash.
stream, I think, of Morrowind, and yeah, it looked very, very outdated just from looking at it,
Yeah.
so...
I'm waiting for Skywind. When Skywind comes out, I'll be very happy. I think they're still working. Like, I'm pretty sure they're still working on the Black Marsh area for Sky Oblivion. So
Mhm.
that's a plus.
See, I'm surprised that we didn't say any, like, really recent games. They're all pretty...
Well, they've all
Old?
released broken.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's the trend these days.
Honestly, actually, I want to take back my second when I said Borderlands 1 Remastered. Borderlands 2, just because it's actually been something I've been playing a lot recently in anticipation for Borderlands 3. But I go back through it and I'm like, I like this so much more than Borderlands 1.
Oh yeah, for
just-
sure.
Like Borderlands 1 is great for if you just want something to play through when you're like mindlessly playing through it without listening to dialogue. Borderlands 2, they did everything so much better. It was so good.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I
So
prefer
great.
the second game. Like, I like the first game for what it is, and definitely it's not the same as the second game, but I think the second game is really... It's an improved version of it, for sure.
Oh yeah.
They did
Oh, yeah.
everything right.
Like I just today I'm playing the new DLC before we started, and I'm sitting there like this dialogue is still so fucking good. I'm excited for Borderlands 3 to come out. I'm glad I'm replaying Borderlands 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know why, but it's so much fun, and especially I'm playing it on PC as well, which is new for me because I'm
Yeah.
learning keyboard and mouse. And I'm getting way better at it.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Hey, you've been playing keyboard and mouse with me on PC. This is like never happened
No.
before. You were
It's-
always on controller.
You asked me if I remember yesterday you were like, "So, Bon, are you gonna plug in a controller for zombies?" I'm like, "Nope."
Yeah, no, that I don't agree with.
I
You
can't do it anymore.
You can't play zombies with a fucking keyboard and mouse, dude.
I
You
feel
just
so
can't.
more. I just feel so much more comfortable with keyboard and mouse. I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah, but not for zombies.
I mean, I was enjoying it the minute and a half we played before I couldn't play anymore.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, great connection.
Hey,
I'm
at least your
surprised-
internet works tonight.
I'm surprised I'm here now. I'm glad we're getting this done.
Oh yeah, because last episode was such a pain to get started just
I
because
didn't
of the
hear
internet.
90% of the last episode, so I have to actually go rewatch it.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah. But
That's the only reason why I didn't talk as much as I was talking now. It's not just because we did special guests. It is because I couldn't hear them for most of the time, and I didn't want to just interrupt and say something really stupid. So
Yeah, because if you're not able to keep up because of lag, it's hard to like say something and like still be in the subject we're talking about. So,
Yeah, that's how I feel right now a little bit.
what, you're lagging?
Yeah, extremely slightly. It's like really
Yeah.
not that bad.
I
Mm.
had it to the point where like the other two, they would just be talking, and then they would go on like a really long rant, and then I would just hear, "Bleh." And then this, bleh.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Okay. And I'm not
And it just
lagging
made no
that
sense.
bad.
That's how
No.
bad it was.
It was
for me.
really bad for him. Yeah.
I mean, like every like 30 seconds or so, the two of you cut out for like a second, and then I hear everything you said in that second, but like super fast. It's
Yeah,
really
I wish
weird.
I had
Oh
that.
yeah. Well, that's not too
But
bad.
like, even
Yeah,
trying
no,
to start the
it's not that bad.
podcast last week was annoying because Lollipop would be like, "Hey guys, welcome to the Lollipodcast."
Dude, I
I'm your
restarted
guest
that
boner.
intro like 20 times.
Oh my god.
And a majority of it was just I couldn't hear you, so I couldn't say anything, and I didn't know if you
Yeah,
were talking to me or
because
not.
every time I would introduce Trombone and expect him to talk and say hi, he would not say anything. And I'd be like,
Oh, God.
alright, let's restart.
Yeah,
It was, oh boy, technical issues, man.
yeah. I wish it didn't happen, but I'm getting files that are coming in about 2 weeks' time. So
Well, that comes into a subject I actually wanted to talk today in today's episode, and that's going a little bit off topic of the main topic. We'll get back to the favorite game thing in a minute, but basically, we were talking about making the podcast live. Now, of course, the reason we don't do that right now is because technical issues. We wanted to get
and boner.
yeah, well, we wanted to get used to it, and recording is a more easy way to do and to start off, and get used to how things work and be able to edit things out and make the flow good and everything.
I can fuck up and no one will ever know, except for
Exactly.
Lollipop, who saves it in bloopers probably.
I'm saving a lot of shit for bloopers. I'm actually working on a video. Whenever I have enough bloopers, I'll probably release a video of behind the scenes of stuff that happened on the podcast. I actually did that, I believe, in episode 3. I actually added a little blooper at the end.
I know.
It was great.
I couldn't figure out what you were talking about, and you were trying to you tried to.
I didn't want to spoil it. So
and I'm not gonna say it now. I know
yeah,
who it is.
yeah, that was funny. So the plan was always to start the few first episodes and record it and put it on YouTube. But we've been thinking about maybe going live in a couple episodes. Not sure exactly when, but of course we'll let you guys know. And yeah, we're probably gonna do that on Twitch. Now we're gonna stream it when we're recording, but we're also gonna have an edited version on YouTube like we always do. So don't worry if you don't use Twitch, you don't really want to see it live, you want to watch it when you want. Don't worry, it'll still be here on YouTube every Friday, so don't worry about it. But on top of that, we'll have the live version, most probably. But, of course, we have to wait for Tremone to get his internet, which he says is about 2 weeks.
We called them, they're coming in 2 weeks, hopefully.
Yeah, but they've already said that, and they never came, so...
No, they came and they did what they were supposed to do, but we apparently had to schedule them to come again after, and they said, so another 2 weeks we'll be there, put the internet in and such. If it gets here earlier, though, that'd be fucking sweet.
Oh, yeah. So we'll see. That's the plan right now, so just letting you guys know what's going on, behind the scenes a little bit, so we're working on it. So yeah, we'll see how we'll handle the live version of it. It might be a bit complicated, and
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
We're probably gonna have some technical issues at first, but we'll try our best to make it work and everything, and make the chat a part of the podcast without, going too far off topic or whatever. So we'll see what happens.
You ever wonder what a hot dog would taste like? Stuck in a wiener grill?
Not really, no.
All right, favorite game ever.
Back to topic. So, why did you choose these 3 games? Is it because you feel like they have a lot of replayability? Is it because you have the most nostalgia for it? Is it just because you could play this game and enjoy it every time?
Just cause.
For me, I'd say Twilight Princess and Prince of Persia are purely nostalgia, 100%.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still play through both of them like at least once a year, maybe like more than that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I replay through them like all the freaking time. But for Terraria though, to me it has so much replayability. Like, it's the comparison I don't like to make, but it's almost literally like Minecraft.
Well, yeah, it
Minecraft.
is. It's literally Minecraft.
Yeah,
It's
I mean
2D Minecraft.
it's 2D Minecraft, but I still like it more because I don't know, the way mods are usually made aren't like the same, and
Yeah.
like the vibe of the game isn't the same. That's why I like it more. Than
No,
Minecraft.
for sure. It's not because two games are similar that they feel the same. It's like comparing
no.
Battlefield to Call of Duty. Yes, they're both shooters and they're both World War II games, but like, no, it's not the same game at all.
Oh,
Thing is, our boy, booty boy for you, Kyle, he loves Terraria. He likes it more than Minecraft, and I don't actually like Terraria that much, but he keeps trying to get me to play it.
I tried Terraria a couple times. I just couldn't get into it as much as Minecraft.
I tried it way back when, so I might actually like it now. I find myself liking a lot of games that I used to not like back then. So like Borderlands 2, I used to just be like meh about.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I'm really into it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Just like Fallout 3 that you said in an earlier episode.
Beginning of this year, or it was either the beginning of this year or beginning of last year. I think it's beginning of this year. I had completed a playthrough of Fallout 3, not all the DLC, but I did an entire playthrough of the game, and I really enjoyed myself when I played it. So,
because I remember you laughing at me for liking Fallout more than Skyrim, and you're like, "No, Fallout is shit. You're wrong."
And then I played Fallout 3, and I'm like, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, so fuck you for that, because I never had the chance to say that.
I really want to play, like, I think my next game, after Borderlands 3, after all that hype dies down, whatever else is coming out, like Call of Duty and such, I think after the Borderlands 3 hype, I might go try and play New Vegas again. But I don't know. I also want to do 4, and I might, it's weird. I want to do all that stuff.
Fallout games are, like, so time-consuming that you're like, yeah, you have to play it and play that entirely, you know.
But the thing is, like, it takes away. Cause, like, today I sat down. I don't know. I think I sat down at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and I played for like 5 or 6 hours straight of Borderlands 2.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how bad it gets. It gets really bad.
Well, that's how I work. I go in waves. Like, I'll play this one game for 2 weeks straight for like 6 hours every day, and then won't play it for like a month, and I'll play something else entirely for another 2 weeks, and like, I just switch between games like that. Really. What? Hey. No, well, yeah.
You watch yourself. You're gonna
I mean, you play for 2 weeks, like 10 hours a day, and then you don't play for a month and a half.
I mean, the thing with DayZ, it's so long to get started, and once you get started, there's some kind of bug that ruins it, and then you're just getting annoyed, and you're like, "Fuck this game! I'm not playing this game anymore. Fuck this shit."
Yeah, DayZ always has freaking issues. That's a fact.
Dude, how many times did we start a base, build it, and then there's like, oh, the cars are disappearing, or oh, we get raided because people can teleport in our base, or oh, people can break our walls in 5 minutes, so it doesn't matter. So we're like, okay, well, all of this was for nothing, let's just fucking restart in a month and see if they fix shit. And then we start over again, and they didn't fix shit, so.
Hey, remember that one time I walked into a building when I was playing with you? And some guy was like, "Hey, we watched a new guy come in here," and you're like, "Go fuck yourself!" And you guys just started shooting or something like that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, so me and you were playing. I started a new.
Oh,
a personal
yes,
server that
the two guys that were on the top floor of the house. Right?
No, they were not on the top floor. They were. I was a new spawn.
Yeah.
They were in attempt. I was running towards you. They were following me from a distance. I ran in the building, and then they come in like.
Yes,
like,
you were up. Yeah.
So like I hid in a room, and then you're like, they came in, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna help a new guy." And I was like, "No, dude, there's no new guy here."
I'm not here. Leave.
And then I come out, and you start giving me stuff, and then I look at the front door. I peek over, and I'm just staring at the guy, and he freaking just like he looks over at me very silent, like "Hi," and he starts shooting at me, and I run away, and then we had that really long gunfight.
Dude, we kicked their ass though.
The other guy bled out because he couldn't heal.
Yeah. So like, yeah, you were trapped in the house, and I was coming towards you on the coast, and I had loot already. So he said he had 2 guys on him. So I saw the guy outside. I shot him with my shotgun. He was like, "Oh fuck!" And he went to go heal or whatever, but then he couldn't. He fucking died. Tremblon grabbed his gun and killed the other guy, I believe, or something like that. It was really badass. It was amazing.
I don't think we were streaming. You weren't even streaming, if I'm correct. I don't think you were.
I don't think so. I think that was back when I would not stream, so I wouldn't get stream sniped on the server.
Yeah,
Because
I think you wanted to keep that secret.
Because I didn't really stream DayZ all that much, and when I did, I would play on another server where our base isn't, you know?
Yeah.
Because I had worked with my friends for like 2 months straight to build that base, and it would have been, you know, it would suck for everybody if my stream would have been the reason why we lost everything, and everybody would have been mad at me, so I was like, okay, let's just, you know, I'll stream on other servers when I feel like streaming, and I'll just play offline with my friends on this server. But eventually, I decided, well, you know what? The amount of, if I do it correctly, I can hide the server, like, when I join everything. So I did the whole layout, like, a joining server scene that I could switch to when I was joining, or whatever the IP would show, so people couldn't join and figure out what server we were on. And, I mean, it would have been really complicated to find the server we were playing on, you know, as long as nobody mentioned it. So I figured, you know, let's just try and see what happens, and it's probably the best fucking decision I ever did, because I gained so much followers and so much support from that streaming DayZ, so I'm really glad I tried it out.
Isn't that when you started like making the entire garage on the top of the mountain all by yourself for like 3 days?
Yeah, I did it. I built a whole fucking camp all by myself on top of a mountain, and for a week straight I had viewers watching me do that. It was amazing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I found myself really enjoying DayZ while streaming, because sometimes, like, building and walking and stuff can be really long, and if you're not listening to music, or if you're not streaming and talking to a chat, it can be really boring at times. Especially if you're alone. So, for me, building that thing, even though it took like 10 hours a day for a whole week, I was streaming the whole time. So I had people in my chat chilling, I had people to talk to, and interactions. I didn't really care, I was just building shit, and I was like, yeah, I'll just have something to do at the same time, you know? So, it was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely gonna stream DayZ again. I'm kind of in a break right now, because we get annoyed by a bug again, the cars keep disappearing and shit, so...
Hey, remember when you tried to find a server, a match for the Battle Royale?
Dude.
Oh my god.
So... I was laughing my ass off.
So you guys may know, I don't know if we mentioned it on the podcast, but DayZ's gonna have a Battle Royale. I'm pretty sure we talked about this at some point. Anyways, it will have a Battle Royale. We just touched on it. We touched on it a little bit. So it's called Survivor Game Z, and it was a closed alpha. You had to submit to get a code to play it. They recently made it open, which, by the way, there was literally no announcement about it. The only thing I could find is a post on Twitter. That's it. Nothing on Steam, nothing in-game, just on Twitter. They posted one thing once, and nobody saw it, so cool. There's, like, nobody playing it, and I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so anyone can download Survivor Game Z on their DayZ and launch that and play it, and, you know, try the Battle Royale out, even though it's an alpha. So I was like, alright, I'll try it out, you know, download the game. And it was really late, I was gonna go to sleep, and I was like, oh shit, I need to at least play one match, so, you know, I started...
It was 6 a.m. on a Thursday morning, and I was gonna go to class.
Yeah, so I was searching for a match, and I was searching, and I was still searching, and I was still searching, and I'm like, what the fuck, there's no one. After 15 minutes, I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm not gonna wait the double amount of time the match is gonna last, especially if I die right at the start, so... I was like, fuck it, man. So I went to sleep. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not waiting 20 minutes to start a match. So then I go to sleep. The next morning, I decide to try again, you know. So I boot up the game. I'm like, alright, let's search a match. After like 18 minutes of waiting, I finally find a match. And I'm like, wow. So I get in the match. And yeah, there was, I think, 24 people. Okay?
Yeah.
It took me 18 minutes to matchmake with 24 people, and that's a fucking Battle Royale, okay? It's like, Battle Royales usually have 100 people, or close to that, like 80 or 60, right?
Yep.
24 people, and it took me almost 20 minutes to start. And you wanna know how that match went? Okay, I'll describe it to you. So, I run in the forest, then I find a pistol, then I hear a bunch of gunshots. I don't see anybody. I keep running around the town. And eventually the game says, oh, you need to get in the zone. And I'm like, what fucking zone? There's nothing. There's no map. There's no indication for me to where to go. Like, I can't see where the gas is coming from. Which, mind you, there's no visual gas in game either. There's no bubble that closes. You don't know where to go. So I ended up just running in the gas, apparently, because I was losing health, even though there's nothing to tell me about it. So I was chugging pills, running in a direction, hoping it was the right one, and then I just blew up. And I was like, okay, well, that was shit.
Tells me they just wanted to rush something out there to get more people to try and play.
Oh, definitely. But this game is not gonna make it. I can guarantee you it's gonna fail. It's gonna be a failure. I don't even know why they're doing this. It's fucking terrible. Like, nobody wants to sit here and wait half an hour to find a match and then just blow up because the game doesn't tell you where to go. It's fucking stupid.
I mean, I understand Fallout 76 added a battle royale, but
it was better than this.
Daisy's been dead for a long time, and I mean, like, there has been really nothing of interest, and there's been no more, like, not a real interest in Daisy for a long time.
Oh, you'd be surprised, man. Ever since they released the official version of the game, there's been a lot of new players. It's been reviving quite a bit.
Xbox and is it on PlayStation? No, it's just on Xbox, right?
It's on PlayStation now, yeah. There's a lot of people streaming on PlayStation actually these days.
But on console, it's like all you do is you shoot someone. You don't even bother trying to talk to them.
Yeah. That's what's cool about PC is you have RP servers and stuff like that. You can actually like do some stuff. I mean, Xbox and PS4 do have private servers, which some of them do RP, but they don't have any mods or anything.
Okay.
So, I've recently started playing with mods, and I can tell you it changes up the whole game and makes it a lot more enjoyable. Like, just small things that make the game better, that you're wondering why the fuck it's not in the main game, So yeah, anyways, that's Daisy, and
we should probably get back on topic.
How did we get here? I don't even know.
I had an antidote, and it went into a whole entire conversation about Daisy.
Alright, cool. Alright. Well, let's go straight into what is your best gaming memories? Like, do you have a specific memory that you would say, yeah, that's my favorite moment of gaming of all time?
I've had way too many. Name one.
Favorite of all time.
Just name a couple of them.
This is gonna suck because I can't. Like, I've had so many good memories. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now.
All right, I'll start then. I have one. Don't ask me why, but the most freaking fun I've ever had on Call of Duty ever. All right, was with my brother on local multiplayer. No bots, no nothing. On Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, on Advanced Warfare, there is a gun, a pistol that only has one bullet in the chamber in the magazine. It doesn't have a magazine. You put one bullet in, you shoot one bullet. It does a shit ton of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like 2 body shots or 1 headshot and he's dead, like straight up. And there's a map also in that game, which is like a ghost town or something like that. I don't really remember, but I remember there was like this like clown building that shot bombs everywhere in the map, and you could pick up the bombs and throw them everywhere in the map, and they're like pretty much like grenades.
Wasn't that a DLC map actually?
I think I don't even know. I don't remember.
I think it was a DLC 1 map, if I'm not mistaken.
It's possible. I mean, I was playing with my brother. It was a long time ago.
Yeah,
it was the first times I ever played Call of Duty, but man, just 1v1ing my brother only with a pistol and the bombs in the map was so fucking fun. Like, just the movement mechanics in Advanced Warfare, I think, like, they're not fucking ridiculous like Black Ops 3 multiplayer, but they're super fun. Like, you can jump around, you can like dash down to like kill the dude just by like, I don't know if you get what I mean, but
yeah, you can exo slash or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you're like in the air.
I think it's more balanced than any other movement that's come out for Call of Duty.
Like, I like Advanced Warfare. A lot of people don't like it, but
it's got good movement.
I think if BO3 and Infinite Warfare wouldn't have had the same fucking movement, I think the game would have gotten a lot less shit. Because people were blaming it for being the reason why every COD after that became, with exosuits. But the
Yeah.
concept, the thing is, Advanced Warfare had lore behind it. It made sense. It was all part of the campaign. It was part of everything. The Atlas
Advanced Warfare's
Corporation
campaign was
and
awesome.
oh yeah, I loved it, and I love Advanced Warfare, man. The zombies was okay. The survival was very, very fun. I did not like the multiplayer. I couldn't give two shits about it, but the campaign and co-op modes were really fun. And I have a lot of great memories on that game as well, playing with Dr. Pepper and stuff on split screen. But, when people are like, oh, Advanced Warfare is the worst Call of Duty, it's where it all started to go bad, I'm like, dude, it's the one COD that they actually tried something different and succeeded at it. It's not their fault if Treyarch and Infinite Warfare decided to just copy the fuck out of their game and just, try and replicate it or whatever. I really wish BO3 didn't have movement like that, and,
I'm glad it didn't transfer to zombies.
I'm so glad zombies was fine. I was so happy when they said, like, zombies will have boots on the ground. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, that's all I was asking for,
Oh, yeah.
Although you can wall run in some of the maps, but, I mean, that's really not that big deal.
It's nothing, it's literally nothing nothing that can change anything.
No. But yeah.
So, yeah, that was my gaming memory with my brother.
I've had... Yeah, to go on to me next, I've had... there's one game that holds a very special place in my heart. One that I will never forget, probably till the day I die. And it's because, back in the day, it's the only game I ever got to max rank on, and it's the only game that I've spent a long-ass time playing. And I mean, only Call of Duty game. Yes, this is a Call of Duty game. And it has to be Black Ops 2.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2 holds a special place in my heart because I've had so many good memories there. I've met so many people there, and it was in the pinnacle days of Xbox 360 and the pinnacle days of Call of Duty when it was great. I remember just sitting there throwing knives and doing everything. One of my favorite memories is two of my favorite memories. I'm gonna go off two of them because one of them is pretty funny. My first favorite memory is Black Ops 2 is the first game. I'm sorry, that I got a cross map throwing knife kill.
Oh.
It's the first game I ever got that, and it wasn't at the start of the game too. I was on Yemen. I threw a tomahawk across the map. I got lazy. I just threw it and I killed someone. I'm like, holy fuck!
Yeah.
It started a whole thingy of me just hitting cross maps all the time. Like there was one time, actually going on two more memories here. I'm sorry, I had one more, but there was one time I literally died and I was playing Nuketown 2025. I said, fuck it. I threw a throwing knife in the air straight up and I just started running. I got to the middle of the map and I saw someone come out of one of the house doors. I was going to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I'm about to aim at him, my throwing knife comes down and it kills him. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. I just was so fucking shocked because I had done it. I hadn't saved it, but still, it was like one of the coolest throwing knives ever. Or Tomahawk, whatever. I can't get this right. But and my second favorite Tomahawk thing was I got a double on a map once.
Oh.
What map was it? It was a DLC map.
What does it look like?
It was gray. There was a part where water would come out, and it was like a time thing. One of the bombs was in the middle of it for search and destroy. Water would flow, and it would destroy. And if you were in the water flow when it came out, it would kill you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't remember any map having that.
All right, well, that's fine. But I know what map it is. But I remember at the start of the round. I always had a knifing class where I would have like ballistic knives and like two throwing knives. So I use that a lot because I don't give a fuck. And I said, all right, fuck it. I threw two throwing knives and I killed two people. And then I was like, holy shit. And then so I just go kill myself because I want to talk to them. It was two girls as well, I believe, a girl and a guy or something like that. And I said, like, I just fucking hit you guys across the map. And it's like, yeah, you literally hit us as we spawned in.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry to add one more memory. I have way too many memories. This is the last one, I promise. Same map, but I had randomly matched up with one of my friends. I hit him with a throwing knife across the map. I fucking hit him too. I was like, I fucking hit my friend.
And he was like, what the fuck? You're in my match?
I killed myself. Like, dude, I just fucking hit you. Because we had realized it earlier too. And I just started fucking laughing my ass off.
Wow.
Dude, those were the days. Black Ops 2, that was my pinnacle. I would troll, I would do everything. Ninja defuse, all that stuff.
Yeah, that just reminded me of another great memory of Advanced Warfare I have. I remember when my brother again, because he was the one that made me play this. But yeah, um, there was another map. I even remember the name of this map. It's called Solar. All right.
Oh yeah.
There was a spot in the map where you could get in a wall.
Yeah, I remember that.
For a really long time, they didn't fix it, and you could just get in the wall, and you could shoot people out from inside the wall.
I've
but
been
people
killed
couldn't
by
shoot
people in
you.
there so many times.
People couldn't shoot you into the wall. So I remember me and my brother, like we were playing free for all, but me and him were in split screen. So just the both of us, we would go in the freaking hiding spot in the wall, and then we just kill everyone, and it was really freaking fun. But it's also such a freaking dick move because every time we would get killed by people that were already there. So yeah.
I remember Modern Warfare 3 had a rock that, or was it 2 or 3? It was one of those two.
Yeah, you could go under the map, right?
No, there was a rock that you could glitch into that you could you couldn't know they couldn't shoot in, but you could shoot out of it, and there was like you could sit there. And the thing is, they had patched it like way back then, but I remember doing it so many times because it was just so much fun to go on the rock.
Oh yeah, I mean glitches are fun, man. Like
they're so great.
So many, like even in zombies, like when there was like a glitch or something, you could just like get out of the map or whatever. That was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
I remember doing a lot of that.
Zombies was also a lot more fun to do it in.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't PvP. It wasn't annoying for anybody. It was just like.
Yeah, because then you could also see how stuff is made and such, or like how far does this actually go?
Like I remember going out of the map in Verrucht and finding that turret under the fucking the water, and I was like, wow.
I never got to do it.
I was way too late. Dude, like I did it once and I tried to do it again, but it was patched, I believe, because I couldn't never reproduce it. But I don't know, I was a kid, I don't remember.
That's when I went for mods, so
yeah, no, it's cool with mods now. You can just fly around and check everything, but back then it's like you had to really like follow a YouTube video and do everything and hope it wasn't patched and do it correctly. It was great, dude. I remember watching so many videos on YouTube of people getting out of the map in the recent shit and trying them out and not working because it's patched and being mad.
Yeah.
So many good memories, dude.
There was also a lot of fake videos. People would use mods on PC and act like they were doing a glitch, but they were really just using a mod to jump higher or whatever.
Yeah.
And like everyone would try and do it and they were like, that doesn't work, and the guy would just be like, yeah, it's patched, and then he would get like 1 million views,
Dude, there was a glitch in World at War, Darish, where it also applies to. I still think this applies to Black Ops 1, but like in World at War Darish, you could get a zombie, go to the pack punch, open it, get in a corner, go to the zombie, and if you got him just right, he would glitch into you, and then you could start jumping, and then his melee attack would push you back a little bit. So if you were to jump, because you'd be up in the air as well in a little bit, but if you were to jump as he hit you, you would be able to get on top of the pack-a-punch, and you get a crawler as well to do the same thing to you. But the thing is, the crawlers in World at War, they used to fly up if you were high above them. They would just teleport up like right next to you and hit you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you when you got on top of the pack-a-punch, you'd have a crawler hit you, because then his hit would then bring you all the way, like if you jumped and hit at the same time, you could get up a little bit over the machine more. And the thing is, you could afterwards you can just back up and then you're out of the map entirely, and then you can go explore the map like that. And that was like, that's a way I tried to do for a long time. I was never able to reproduce it, but it's still I know it's possible.
That's awesome. It was
one of the old things back in the day that I believe still works to this day.
Even in World at War or BO1, like when you knifed a zombie, it would like push you towards him, but it was like insane. And so I remember going out of maps in Black Ops 1 World at War with just using the knife and knifing zombies in a specific angle and just clipping through a wall or something. Yeah.
In Black Ops 1, they used to have there used to be a thing where you could knife, like other players knifed the Bowie knife. The Bowie knife would actually push a player that you hit. And you used to be able to do it, have a guy with a ballistic knife and like 2 other guys with Bowie knives, and you can get on top of patch glitches like the table in 5, but they patched that out. So.
Oh, dude, the table in 5, climbing on the window and jumping on the
remember
table.
deleting the up. I remember one day I had deleted the title update, and then I did it, and then I went to the Funplex with I think my half sister and my brothers. Came back, we were on round 50. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that.
No, that was awesome, dude. I remember, like, when BO1 just came out, everybody would climb on that fucking window. And, like, if someone were to, like, repair it or, like, stand by it, everyone in the microphone would be like, "Hey, you fucking stupid idiot, don't repair the barrier!"
Oh, yeah.
The guy was like, what the fuck?
I remember you could also, like, instead of just getting on the table, you can also get on, like, the little sidings, like, the little alcoves up there as well, which is a lot of fun to do.
Mm-hmm. So, that was great. Man, glitches were awesome. Oh, yeah.
So many good memories.
Well, talk about memories. I haven't shared mine yet. I mean, I have so many good memories of gaming, but I think I have to go with, just like you, Trombone, and go with the 360 golden days of Black Ops 2, GTA 5, and Minecraft. These have to be the best.
GTA 5.
Dude, like, these three games...
GTA 5 and Minecraft were amazing.
I've played these 3 games religiously for, like, 2 years straight, dude.
Oh,
and I would never get bored of them.
Fun fact, my younger brother, he has a Minecraft world. It's the oldest Minecraft world that we have. And this is way back before Pistons and way back before anything on Xbox 360.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure it was even before the first patch. We called it the Castle World, and we still have it to this day. He still plays on it. He still adds it to it in creative. And I also have a house in there. My first house on the world has never been destroyed, and it's there.
Nice.
Just sitting in the world the way I left it years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's awesome. If I ever am on Minecraft and you want to see it, I can show you it sometime. But
I always kept all my worlds. Like, I could, if I plugged in my 360, I could probably find my very first match of Minecraft ever on Xbox. Like, and I could revisit all these worlds, and I really want to do that sometime. I remember playing, like, it's probably on my friend's 360, not mine, but we have worlds where we would build shit, and, like, it would be cool to just go back and see what we created back then. You know, it probably looks like shit. The map was really small back then, but it was so much fun.
I actually might be able to find my old stuff on my Xbox. Holy shit.
Oh my god, that just reminded me that I lost my first, like, when I started playing Minecraft on PC on like beta 1.4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had all those worlds. I actually backed them up and I uploaded them on my Google Drive on my old Gmail account. But I just realized that account got hacked and I had to delete it, which means I lost those maps.
Oh no.
That's fucking terrible.
Oh, that kind of hurts a little bit. I mean, it's not that bad.
No, it doesn't matter, but it's fun to go back and revisit.
Yeah, because that just got, like, we were talking about it. That just got me thinking, like, yeah, I could go get my freaking maps back, but then
nope. No. Yeah, it's like when I would play split screen with my friends and they would be on their Xbox. I mean, I probably could never go unless, you know, they wanted to go back.
I mean, are they your friends still? Yeah,
no, they are. But, like, I don't really see me being like, hey, man, you want to sit down and play some Minecraft on the 360? You'd be like, what the fuck, 360? My 360 is, like, fucking in a box in the middle of fucking nowhere in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, you want me to take that away and plug this shit? Like, yeah, man, it's play Minecraft, you know? It's like, I don't know. Maybe one day.
So many good memories from back in the day. I can't believe that that's over now.
Yeah.
And now we're on to this. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's just different.
Gaming is different. It's like, yeah, I still have good times, good memories, but not. It's not the same.
We'll never have the golden days of Xbox 360 ever again.
No.
I think it's something, even as a kid, like I'm so glad to have experienced that. And I know there's going to be people, like, years from now, they're not going to know what it was like back then. But back then, it was amazing. Even now, actually, when I think about it, there's not a lot of people left that actually know about the golden days that are kids.
I think the golden days for kids these days is probably Fortnite.
Oh god, no.
No, but hear me out on this. For them, it's probably Minecraft as well. A lot of kids play Minecraft still.
Yeah.
So for them, it's probably like Fortnite, Minecraft, and I don't know, whatever, Call of Duty, you know. And these are going to be the 3 games that they play. And that's going to be their golden days, and that's their generation. And then there'll be another game after Fortnite that, you know, will be the same.
I mean,
and
Yeah, like
it
a lot
makes
of these
sense,
days, like, a lot of
but
things for us, it's way different than it's going to be for them. It's just, I think what we had is like they're going to remember broken games, games that didn't work, or
80
stuff that
gigs games,
yeah, for us,
microtransactions.
we remember games that were finished upon release, games that weren't that big, and just games that were a lot of fun with friends. And then we remember friend interaction because we didn't have like Discord or something to talk. We had to use Xbox.
I think it has also a lot to do with the online, like Xbox Live was not new, but it was fresh. It was like, it was relevant. It wasn't the norm,
It
if
was
that makes
new
sense.
enough, but fresh enough. It was new and fresh enough. And
Yeah,
honestly, the current generation of consoles now, I think, took away what the Xbox 360 had the most. But honestly, the 360, it was a golden platform. It was awesome. It was revolutionary, if I were to say, for its time.
It's in so many ways, and not just because of Xbox Live, but like the amount of things you can do on your 360 compared to the Xbox One is fucking laughable. Like, you could download music on your 360, you could watch movies on it, you could download trailers, you could play demos, you had like a whole arcade section, you could... Dude, I remember just downloading demo games and just playing like demos of whatever. Like, you remember like the Avatar games on the arcade?
Yeah.
Like, all of these games were
Doritos
your
Crash
Xbox
Wars.
avatars. Oh, dude, that was so good.
That was a lot of fun back in the day.
But that's what gave the Xbox 360 a charm to it. You know?
They did everything right with it.
The Xbox One, I mean, it does some things better, like being able to leave your game and go do other stuff in the interface. I think that's amazing, but I mean,
they took so much away from the Xbox One though. Like, when you look back at it, they had Snap and such. We don't have that anymore. We can't use Xbox Snap or anything. Which is
where
annoying.
you could use like 2 apps at the same time or whatever.
Yeah, you can't use that anymore. It's stupid.
I know. They tried a lot of features. I feel like it was like their testing ground, really.
I'm hoping new gen, which I will not be getting new gen. I know I'm saying this now, but I definitely won't be getting new gen at launch. I think I'm going to wait and see if it's worth it before I even bother.
I mean, you gotta think about it. A console with an SSD with loading times of like 10 seconds most, fucking
Or
120
my computer.
FPS on console. It's like, it's literally a PC.
Yeah,
like,
or
the next
I already
Xbox...
have my PC, so...
Yeah, but you're not gonna have Halo on it, will you?
I'll have Halo Reach, Halo CE, Halo 2, Halo 3,
You won't have the new one.
Halo 4. They might.
They did
release
say
it. I'll wait.
they did say they're gonna release it. They have plans to put it on PC, but it probably won't be there at launch though.
I'll wait if I have to, but I don't know. I'm skeptical about it.
It's been a hard generation for Microsoft and Xbox. I feel like PS4 has been running. You know, they talk about they talk about platform wars and shit. I think PS4 won this generation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even Call of Duty, fucking, they ended their contract with Xbox. They were like, "Fuck it, we're going over to PS4." You know.
I'm just hoping like Microsoft, they know what they're doing. So
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, Xbox 360. Amazing. It definitely outdid the PS3 way in the days.
Mhm.
But definitely, I think Sony definitely did step up their game a lot with this, and then they took out, like, they beat the Xbox One. And mind you, I don't really care for console wars. It's just looking at what did what better.
Yeah.
And honestly, PlayStation 4 for this gen, last gen was Xbox 360.
But it's just, think about like the Kinect that completely failed. Like, remember when you had the Xbox One come out at first, you had to get the Kinect with it. And they said the Kinect was necessary for the console to function and you could talk to your... no, it wasn't at all. And after like a few months, you could buy it individually. But my point is, that's what they did. It failed entirely. They don't produce it anymore, and there's no games coming out for the Kinect ever. I don't think they're ever going to do it again.
Yeah, no.
Meanwhile, PS4 has a PSVR who's been very successful. And
It has been, and I have one.
oh yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like VR,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Like
it's the way to go. It's the way to go.
Microsoft need to do something like really revolutionary, because all they announce right now is like, yeah, we're making a PC and a console, basically, which is not. I don't give two fucks. Like, I have a PC,
Yeah.
I have an Xbox, I don't need both, you know. And I feel like if they don't step it up, if they don't do something creative, they don't try to reproduce the same charm that the 360 had, and I think the next Xbox is gonna fail as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
even freaking Nintendo made freaking VR, so
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no, I don't know what Microsoft is waiting for to do a fucking VR, honestly.
They're just really slow. I don't know why. It's really weird.
It's like they're working on something. I don't know.
Yeah, but when they work on something, it's probably not going to be as great as what comes out.
Scarlet.
Oh.
Oh no, it's just a new gen of consoles. Holy fucking shit.
But, you know, they're going more and more into PC gaming, man. Like, every game almost you buy on Xbox, you can play on Windows 10. And it's like these two are completely connected to each other. And
Yeah, I mean, just look at freaking the Game Pass Ultimate.
yeah,
gives you the
they
Game Pass
just
on the
released.
PC.
Exactly. You get games on Windows 10, you get games on Xbox. It's like, they really want to push the PC and Xbox platform to be
Yeah,
together and work together, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me think. I read an article recently, because you know how Google is coming up with Stadia soon.
Yeah.
I read an article that said that like maybe not next gen, but like the other gen after that, like the way things are going right now, that might be like a generation of consoles where there is no actual console.
Everything's so digital now.
I could
Yeah,
never.
I mean, if at one point everything is like on the servers, just like Stadia, but with every single freaking game on all the consoles and everything is like that. I mean,
Mhm.
at some point you're just gonna need a controller and a TV with internet, and that's it.
I wouldn't
gonna
be
pay a subscription.
surprised. I wouldn't be
I mean,
surprised, because, you
The
know,
way
I-
technology is
I
going,
read-
it's
I read an article that said like that's probably the most likely future for gaming right now.
yeah. I mean, look, cross-platform
And it
is
makes
more and more a
sense.
thing.
Yeah,
Games are starting to, like Fortnite, Minecraft, Call of Duty's gonna have it now. Everybody's gonna want to jump on the cross-platform train. And
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 is going to be working on it. I don't know if it's going to be confirmed, but they're going to work on it.
yeah, so most
be cool.
games, I believe, in the next generation of consoles are gonna be cross-platform. And so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what game you get, it's just for exclusives at this point, literally.
Now that I have the PC and I have the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, it's more like, why, if this is going to be the case, why should I bother getting a console when I could just have my PC now
Yeah.
without an issue? Because in the PC, because yeah, everyone says, oh yeah, PC's much better than console, and I understand that to a point,
They're different.
but it's different. It's not just better. It is better technically, but it is different. You can do more on the PC and all that stuff.
There's
but,
things you can't do on a PC on console, though. You know
like
what I mean?
for like couch gaming even, like, or just watching Netflix in bed, I'd rather use a console just to watch Netflix in bed.
Yeah, no,
Or
for sure.
watch YouTube. I'd
Mhm.
rather watch YouTube laying on my bed in my console on a console.
I think why consoles are dying off like that, I think it's because back then consoles had split screen. Consoles had like the living room kind of feel, you know? It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
the whole family could play, you could play with your friends, you could play, but now that everything is so online oriented, it's like, tell me the last time you played split screen with someone. It's probably been a while. Right.
It's been about 2 months.
Yeah. So
Well, for me, because I had my friend over.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
consoles are like more and more becoming PCs because they're pretty much the same at this point. Like,
Yeah.
what do consoles do more than PC can? You know, back then PCs were like an individual platform. If you want to play alone, you play on PC. If you want to play with your friends, you buy consoles. You can play split screen, right? These days, most games on Xbox aren't even split screen. You know,
Halo
Dude.
5 is in split screen.
Halo 5, dude, I was devastated when I heard about that.
That was a mistake that they should not have made.
Oh, trust me, they know.
Oh yeah, they do.
Infinite, they confirmed that Infinite was gonna have split screen. Thank God.
They also confirmed that Infinite's the only BR in Infinite will be Battle Rifle.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
that was great.
That's kind of funny. Yeah.
It was a very
That was a good
I love saying
interview.
that.
But you know, even Halo now is coming on PC, and it's like,
which I can't wait for. It's gonna be a lot.
I
of fun.
think there will be split screen though. If you plug in 2 controllers or 2 keyboards, I believe you can play split screen.
I think you can split screen on PC Black Ops 3 if I'm correct.
Yeah, not Black Ops 4 though, but you can on Black Ops 3, yes.
Wait, Black Ops 4 was a failure, so it didn't matter anyway.
But yeah, so I feel like, with consoles and not really, like, what do they have that PC doesn't have? It's just...
They all have the same thing, it's just one does one differently, and now
But
I
that's
even
the
watched
thing,
a video earlier today.
The 360 had stuff the PC didn't have back then,
Yeah. But I watched a video earlier today, and shout out to Paul's Hardware. It was basically comparing consoles to PCs, and he made a lot of really good points. Mind you, he's a PC guy.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought he was going to be very PC oriented, but like PC and Xbox, they have about the same amount of cons as they do pros.
No, for sure.
Which is kind of weird and kind of sad, to say the least. But it's like, honestly, console wars and PC wars, it's very childish.
There's no master race. There's no such thing.
It doesn't matter. Who cares? I don't care if you can play your game in ultra settings. So that's not... the difference between the two is you can do one in one way or you can do one the other way.
Yeah.
And for me, it's become I'd rather sit at a desk and play on a PC because I don't have ample room to play couch gaming. I only can play on my bed if I ever get lazy. I don't like doing that a lot anymore.
That's exactly why Nintendo made the Switch.
Yeah. The Switch you can bring anywhere, and I
literally bring anywhere, or you can play it on your couch in your living room. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. And they know that gamers, like who are actually like gamers at heart, usually don't give a shit about graphics or like super amazing performance and like freaking like, oh my god, 240 FPS on ultra settings, like oh my god.
Like I don't need my game to be 4K. Most of the time,
Yeah, you don't.
I only
need
play
that.
1080p. I literally have two 1080p 60 hertz monitors. That's how much I care.
You don't need that to game. All you need is a good game with good gameplay, and like that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, totally. I totally agree with that. As long as the controls and the gameplay are fun, then the graphics don't really matter.
That's why freaking Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games ever, but it's a 720p game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It doesn't look amazing. Yeah, it could have come out in 2010, but...
See, I have a friend that, like, he brings a Switch everywhere with him. Like, if I take him to go see a movie, he has a Switch on him, just in case, like, either he gets bored during the movie or, like, it's, like, before the movie. He'll use a Switch, and I'm like, okay. But like, I can't bring myself to do that. I don't like bringing it out in public. But I love using it in undocked mode, like in handheld, because then I could like say I'm in like a really long car ride, plug that baby in, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and play Skyrim for a couple hours. Well, I'll try some of my other games that I have that I probably won't play because I'm Nick.
It's convenient too if you want to go like somewhere and just bring your Switch.
Oh yeah.
If you want to play Smash Bros with your buddies, you bring that to a party and there's no like cable management, there's no like bringing the whole box of like, transporting in the whole Xbox, for example, would take a long while to set up, and then you play a couple match and you have to pack it all back up. And man, the Switch, you just give themselves their little tiny controllers and you're like, let's go, let's play Smash Bros,
Let's fucking race some Mario Kart, bruh.
Yeah, anywhere in the fucking house.
I suck at racing games. I had a friend, like, we played before a movie, we played Mario Kart. I sucked at it. It was awful. I cannot do racing games. I don't know about you guys, but fuck those games.
Yeah, but I mean, Mario Kart is pretty much like the racing game that you don't need to be good at.
I still suck. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, you can suck. It's still probably going to be kind of fun. Like, if you're a bunch of friends and you're just enjoying yourself.
I don't like always being last, though, Dad.
I don't really like Mario Kart 8 for some reason. I don't know what it is about it.
It's the only one I ever played.
I don't like it, and I played a shit ton of Mario Kart DS and stuff like that. Like, I've played Mario Kart before, but I don't know what it is about 8. I just can't enjoy it. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I get what you mean. Like, I personally really enjoy it, but it does feel kind of different from the other ones.
It does. It really does.
And that's kind of weird.
It has a weird feeling to it that I'm just like, meh. It's not that fun, really.
It feels exactly the same as like Mario Kart 7.
Hmm.
which was on the 3DS. So like I used to play a shit ton of Mario Kart 7. So when I picked up Mario Kart 8, I was like, oh hell yeah, it's like the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, yeah, compared to like Double Dash or Mario 64 or like all the other ones, like Mario Kart DS, it is different.
See, I've never been into Nintendo games a lot. I don't like Super Smash Bros. I'm not a big like I was at a midnight release for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but all I did was sit there and play my trombone for a little bit. But I was never into those Nintendo games. I'd play them for fun for a little bit, but otherwise I just wouldn't care afterwards. So I never really understood Nintendo and why it was so like why everyone loved it.
I understand it. It's like I grew up with PS1 and Xbox, but some people grew up with GameCube or the Wii, right?
I had GameCube.
Well, I
had
did grow up with the
Xbox,
Wii actually, but you know,
PS2. Those are good ones.
it's just
Yeah, but
different
at
kind
the
of
same time,
games.
I feel like growing up with like
Dreamcast.
the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube is kind of different than growing up with the Wii, because the Wii is like it's kind of its own thing.
No, yeah, no, for
You can
sure.
get a mini Wii.
Yeah, I heard about that actually. I was talking with
Yeah.
mommy about that.
Can
The
you say
mini
it
Wii.
again, just so you can get some erotic fans in there?
Mini Wii.
Now you gotta say it with like you gotta just say it normally, not go mini Wii.
You play the
Uh,
mini Wii while eating some
like
mini
the-
Wheats.
Oh, there's so many Wii's in there.
But yeah,
Okay,
the
Q&A
Wii-
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this turned
We're
into
late.
ASMR.
Yeah, no, finish what you were saying.
No, I was just saying that the mini Wii was like kind of a freaking mistake because you can't even put a disc in it.
Oh, I can put
What?
a disc in it.
Why not?
Wink, wink.
Because they made it internet only. It was
The
it was a
fuck?
Wii that you had to be on the internet, and it only had the digital games from the Wii shop.
What the fuck? I never even used the fucking internet feature on my Wii. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
me neither. Like I think the one thing I did on the internet on my Wii was when Skyward Sword released, I went and I downloaded the freaking patch thing that made it so your save wouldn't corrupt at like halfway through the game because they had a bug with that at the start.
Oh wow.
That's
Hey,
literally the only thing I ever did in the Wii shop. That's all I ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever played a Call of Duty World at War on the Wii?
I
'Cause
did.
I have.
Oh my god.
I have actually played the whole campaign with my friend. Just to
I played multiplayer for a little bit.
No, we played the whole campaign trying to unlock the zombie mode. And then we finished the campaign and there was no zombie mode.
Wait,
Have
what?
you ever played the Call of Duty Modern Warfare version for Nintendo DS?
I have.
Yes.
I have
I
actually.
That was like the worst DS game I ever played.
That
I
was
couldn't
so
get past
bad.
the first part of the training mission, so I never actually continued after that.
No,
Yeah, me
I played
neither.
the
It
few
was so
first
bad.
missions.
Like I couldn't get it to work. I never understood how it worked.
I remember there being like a turret section you would shoot in a car, but that's it. That's all I remember about it, really.
Yeah.
Even Black Ops 1 on the Wii, at least Black Ops 1 on the Wii had fucking zombies, but still, it was
It
terrible.
had a different Kino though. Like
Yes.
the layout for Kino is weird, and
It's
I
very
want to
weird.
I want to know if it's in the files of like the PC version or not,
Probably
because I have
not.
the PC version of Black Ops 1.
It would be interesting
definitely
to see the differences, though.
There's definitely a mod for it somewhere that I can probably find, but I would love to go through it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, anyways, we're
Q&A
at the
time?
1 hour mark, so
Already? Are you serious?
yeah, Q&A time, boy.
We've been talking way too much.
Right, that's the whole point of the fucking thing. It's talking. So
Oh wait, it is.
yeah, we succeeded, I think.
Damn.
Anyways, so this week I asked the community this question. If there was only one video game you could play for the rest of your life, which one would it be and why? Do you guys have any answers?
I have.
Okay.
Go
I have
for
an
it.
answer.
You can only choose
Terraria.
one game.
Terraria.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
wait. All right. Let me ask you one question about your question.
Okay.
Is the game I choose able to get mods?
Anything that's possible with the game, yeah.
All right, then Terraria. 100%.
Okay. Why?
Because of the mods. I mean, there are like 2 or 3 mods. I don't remember all their names. Like, there's the Calamity mod, there's Thorium mod, There's a bunch of them like those, and they add like 4 or 5 times the amount of bosses and like post Moonlord gameplay and like a whole lot of shit. Like I remember playing Calamity mod once. I didn't even get like halfway through the mod after the Moonlord, and I spent like easily like what 150 to 200 hours on it.
One mod?
One mod.
Holy shit.
One mod. I mean, there aren't a lot of mods that are that big, but I mean, like off the top of my head, I know there's like 4 or 5 of those, but they're so fucking huge. Like, and the replayability of them is also amazing because they add so many weapons, so many bosses, so many different content that you can replay through it like 2, 3, 4, or 5 times, and there's still new stuff you're gonna find.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I mean,
Wow.
the same argument could be said about Minecraft, but I don't like Minecraft as much as Terraria, so yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought you would have said Minecraft, actually. I'm surprised.
I actually thought about it because, like, last time when I saw your question, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? This is so hard. And then I really thought about it, like, really hard one night, like the other night before going to bed. I was like, oh my god, what would, like, actually be the only freaking game I would ever play?
Did you think about it so hard that you pooped?
No, I
Pooped in
thought
your
about
bed.
it so. No, I thought about it so freaking hard that I fell asleep.
In your poop? God damn it.
No.
That's disgusting, Jezer. Okay, Trombone, what about you?
So, unlike what I said before, you're gonna question this, but Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
What the fuck? How does your brain work?
No, yeah. All right, so hear me out on this.
So your favorite game is Oblivion, but you'd rather play Skyrim for the rest of your life. Okay, go ahead.
But here's
mod support, I think.
Mod support, yes. But 2 major projects are being worked on for Skyrim. Sky Oblivion, which is Oblivion in the Skyrim engine.
Oh yeah.
And Morrowind, which is Morrowind in the Skyrim engine. So if I
You're
do that,
cheating.
I am cheating. I'm sorry.
He chose like 3 games in one.
You're right. I did.
You're cheating.
I am technically cheating, but
Okay.
that's the only game I played forever. Because then I'd have those 3 games to play.
Yeah.
Technically, they'd be considered DLC, but you know.
I guess.
Alright, then I'll choose Halo MCC because then I got 5 Halo games.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I would freak out. I'd rather play the Borderlands: The Handsome Collection, which is 2 games.
See, I've thought about it for a long time, and I can't fucking decide. There's so many games, dude. But I think if I really had to choose one game that I can only play for the rest of my life, it would probably be Zombies. I don't know what game.
Black Ops 3. Say Black Ops 3.
It's probably, yeah, BO3 because Zombie Chronicles, okay?
Yeah, we knew it. Shut up, dirty hoe.
I don't know, man. Fucking Zombies is just...
You'd get dirty with zombies, wouldn't you?
Dude, I totally would get dirty with zombies.
Oh yeah, I know you.
But at the same time, it's like, would I play BO3 over and over and over and over? No. The thing about zombies, there's always new maps coming out, but I can't really choose like a specific game for zombies. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If they would release a collection of all the zombies maps together in one game, that would be my game.
I'm sorry, hold on. You mean one game that actually worked?
Yeah, that too. So I'm gonna go with zombies as a whole, but I know it's kind of cheating, but whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, what's worse, you picking that or me picking Skyrim with 2 other major games that'll last over 1,000 hours?
I don't know, man. I'd probably get bored of it, but whatever. Fucking love zombies.
Yeah.
And you can have custom
when you
maps.
get bored of it, just do something else with your life. So
exactly. I'll just stop gaming then.
go back to it 20 years later.
That's my point. Exactly,
you
dude.
Fucking love zombies. You love fucking zombies.
I love fucking zombies, yes.
I fucking love fucking zombies.
Okay, well, let's see what the audience had to say about this. So, the first answer this week was from Alexi, who says, Minecraft. Just Minecraft. Because there's so much mods for any version of it, specific mod packs like Skyblock, Complete the Monument, Hardcore Quest, etc. The vanilla game is born without mods in my opinion, but the mods give a lot more replayability to the game.
Wait, we need to do a Skyblock on Minecraft one day.
Did you never do a Skyblock?
I've done not a full Skyblock. I've done one with Kyle before, but not like full.
We should do a Skyblock and use that footage for this episode.
We should.
Oh yeah.
So I don't actually have footage yet. So if you're watching this and you've seen Minecraft for the past hour, that's why.
All right, let's do it tomorrow. Java edition. Let's go.
Dude, let's go. Let's do it.
Wait, do we all have Java edition here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes, we're doing it tomorrow.
We're playing Minecraft. What?
No, we're doing Skyblock. I can't wait.
Anyways, so yeah, I mean, Jezzer. See, I could go with Minecraft. That would be like my second answer would be Minecraft because, like Alexi says, there's so much you can do in Minecraft. And what I personally like the most is survival, but also creating adventure maps and stuff. Basically, creating mods, you know.
Yeah.
And if I can create stories and basically create my own video game in Minecraft and just keep doing adventure maps for the rest of my life, yeah, I'd totally do that because I could literally be creating my own fucking games inside of it, you know? And with all the mods available for me, I could literally recreate anything in the game. So, yeah, I totally agree with that.
I would pick my second would be Borderlands 2.
But how much of Borderlands 2 can you play until you're fucking bored of it? Like, you'll reach a limit to where there's no more content. You'll speedrun the game, get the world record, you'll fucking be number 1 on leaderboard for everything, you'll have max characters on every platform, but then what do you do after that? After 20 years of playing
Go get a life.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Minecraft, you can play this shit for 20 years and still have something new to do.
Yeah, probably.
Which, you know, I feel like that's kind of the whole point. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the freaking command blocks.
Oh yeah.
Man, you can do like everything with those, like anything you want.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Minecraft. I'm changing my mind. Like at some point, zombies will get boring for me. As Minecraft, I can literally recreate zombies in it.
Yeah, I actually hadn't thought of that, and that makes more sense. I think.
I've actually created 4 zombies maps in Minecraft before.
Yeah, I remember. I got to play. I think a few of them actually.
Yeah, I showed Jezzer the maps a couple of weeks ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think like it's kind of dumb, but I think me too. I'll change to Minecraft. It makes more sense. It actually makes way more sense.
Because Terraria, I mean, yes, it's
like it got so many mods, but at some point, I'm guessing like there aren't like an unlimited supply of those mods.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm gonna hit a wall.
Whereas Minecraft, there's no wall. Random generation and just imagine you could. You know, my dream has always been to recreate Fable in Minecraft, and if Minecraft was the only game that I would play for like 5 years straight, I'm sure I could do it. So
yeah, probably.
So you know,
I would stick with Skyrim.
I mean, look at the amount of maps that people have made that they have been building for literally like over 10 years.
Yeah.
There are so many of those.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, not that much, but I mean, you can find maps online that still aren't even completed, but they're so huge and there's so much detail in them, and it's just crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Because people have put like 10 years of work in those maps.
So imagine a whole lifetime, like, you probably couldn't even go through all the content of Minecraft in your whole lifetime. Not. It's one of these games that is just infinite supply of content, really. And if you don't have any more content, create your own. Make your own mods, or download some mods, or whatever. You know? Definitely Minecraft. Thank you for the answer. You changed both our minds.
If only you could change mine.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty stubborn, though, so you won't be able to.
True.
Did you just say, oh, man?
Creeper. Oh, man.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the internet corrupted my brain. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
The next answer is coming from Huggy, who was on the last episode, by the way. You should check it out. So Huggy says...
Okay, I will.
The game with most replayability for me would be Final Fantasy Tactics. Just because it was my first enjoyable PlayStation game. Everyone enjoyed 7, but Tactics was the one that brought me to the Final Fantasy dance. I mean, Final Fantasy games are pretty huge, not gonna lie. They have a lot of hours before you complete them. But once again, I feel like at some point you're gonna hit a wall where you've played it just so many times that... I don't know, what do you guys think?
I mean,
I don't have anything to add.
I'm kind of... I agree with what you're saying. Because I mean, I don't have an exact number, but it's around 20. But I've replayed through the entirety, like 100% of Zelda Ocarina of Time around 20 times in my life. And I'm playing it. I still do it sometimes, but I do it less often and less often. Like every single time I do it again, but like I wait a longer time before doing it again.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at some point, like even if the game is pretty big, just replaying it and replaying it and replaying it.
It's the same thing over and over. It's like watching the same movie every year. After a while, you're just sick of that movie, you know. I guess it depends what kind of gamer you are. You know, I play games every day, daily, for hours, and so
if you play like 1 or 2 hours a week, I mean, at that point, go for a game that
play
you really
Final
like
Fantasy.
and you want to play like a couple times. Yeah, sure.
No, for sure.
For me, there are times where I can go probably a couple days without playing a game, or
me too. But
like it's, I mean, like I do play every day, and when I do play, it is in really long chunks.
I mean, 2 days ago, I booted my PC for the first time in 2 weeks. That doesn't mean I didn't game on anything. Like I played a couple games of Smash, and I was playing on my Xbox. But like sometimes I just go for like a break because.
When I mean the rest of your life, it's not every day until you die. It's like you know.
I get that.
Yeah.
Just you don't have a choice. It's that if you want a game, it's that game.
Yeah, so I guess Huggy decided, instead of having a game that he can replay forever, going more in a casual answer and being like, well, that's the game I enjoy the most, and that's the game I'm only able to play for the rest of my life. It'll be this one, even if I can't play it every day.
Me and Huggy, we know what's up. We know what's good.
I can definitely respect that.
Cheating.
Definitely.
Minecraft.
Makes sense also.
Alright, so next answer is from Buku Mommy, and so she says, I am very torn. It's a tie between Oblivion, god damn it,
that's my girl,
or Breath of the Wild. I love both of the game's lore, but both give me freedom. But I feel like Oblivion has more to offer because if I pick the complete edition, I also get the expansions that came with it. So, oh god, it's crushing my soul. But yes, I pick Oblivion.
Yeah, me and Boogle Mommy, we know what's up.
I can't believe it. You agreed with Trombone on something.
I mean, I said Skyrim, but that's only because I can get Sky Oblivion, which is more updated. But I would pick Oblivion if I had to not cheat. I'd pick Oblivion.
So Mummy has kind of a different take. Like it's like a mix of both. It's like she likes it because it gives her freedom, but at the same time, it's like Minecraft has freedom, but Minecraft you create your own thing, whereas these games you follow the game, right? So it's kind of a mix of like Huggy's answer and Alex's answer, actually.
But Minecraft doesn't have guards that will follow you halfway all the way across the map and will still try to arrest you.
You killed my chicken, you son of a bitch. 15 years ago.
Chicken.
And I found you.
15 years ago, you killed my chicken. Now
I've been watching you sleep on that bench for 10 years.
I'm gonna arrest you for 5 gold.
Oh my god.
Yep, it's Oblivion for you.
But I can see that. I mean, open worlds have this, this freedom feeling to it, where you can do basically whatever you want.
In a world where you stole my sweet roll. In a world where I am the one Bruma god in Leowen, because I'm looking for you.
Oh god. Let's start a fan fiction.
The only reason I would never pick Oblivion as the one game I would play every day is because of that freaking kid with the blonde hair that follows you around everywhere.
But you can kill him and it respawns after 2 in-game weeks.
What?
That's the thing. He respawns.
And then you just kill him again.
How does he respawn, though?
No, you can get rid of him. Fun fact. If you make him wait in a cave that every 2 weeks, in-game caves, they reset their enemies and such. But they had to delete everything in the cell. So in 2 weeks, if you put him in there and wait, it'll actually delete him from the cell, therefore deleting him from the game.
Why are we talking about deleting kids like it's a good thing? What's going on here?
It's not a kid. It's an adoring fan. It's the adoring fan.
Yeah, it's not a kid.
Okay. God, I don't want to play this game ever.
I do.
It looks really weird.
Everyone.
It's so fucking annoying, that dude. But yeah, whatever.
Just take him to High Rock, throw him off the cliff a couple times, and you're good.
Yeah.
He'll come back, but he'll be fine.
Yeah, and then you can just go delete him in a cell. He'll never respawn again.
There you go. Okay, our last answer this week comes from Professor Richard Mushroom Head. Trademark.
Wait, what the fuck?
And
Only
he
I'm
says,
trademarked.
and he says, if there was only one video game I could play for the rest of my life, it would be The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Hey, that's weird. It's got the same answer as you.
I know, right? That's weird.
Because there will most likely be multiple remasters of it, and I will never have to worry about being bored due to the fact that mods with naked people and Macho Man Randy Savage dragons are a thing.
I prefer the My Little Pony dragons, though.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. Man, do you think that's the same guy as all the other episodes?
You know, this guy's getting really weird, man. It's like like he has trademark. He's yellow. I don't understand.
And he's called Richard Head, which is your RP character in GTA.
It's the only RP character that I know.
Yeah.
And Richard Head isn't even a guy or a girl. Sometimes he's a guy. Sometimes he's a girl.
But he's still bald.
Sometimes.
Oh god.
Sometimes he needs cosplay.
This is getting really weird. I don't know, man. I think this guy's onto you. How does he know so much about you?
Cause
I think he's your adoring
So
fan.
I
He's
mean
like
it.
that guy in Oblivion. You're gonna have to put him in a cell in a cave and delete him from existence.
I have to be real with you guys. Professor Richard Mushroom Head is my lost, twice removed cousin.
Oh, well, that makes
it's a weird
sense.
Family lineage.
Interesting. How is he on the Discord? But I never see him in the Discord list.
I may or may not have already taken him out. It's okay though. Don't worry.
Okay.
You probably won't see him again.
Okay. Well, I guess he won't be there next week then. We'll
Totally.
see. Oh yeah, no, totally. If it's like Oblivion, the guy respawns every 2 weeks, so
Oh yeah.
there we go.
Wait
All
for
right.
him, episode 7.
Episode 7's where it's gonna go
Episode
down.
8, actually.
What?
Yeah, this is the first week. Then he has to wait next week. And then he'll appear for episode 8. He has to skip 2 episodes.
This is episode 5, my dude.
I know. The thing is, he's not going to respawn until episode 7 airs. Because he's going to respawn on Friday. We'll have already filmed episode 7 before Friday. So we're going to have to get him on episode 8.
But we're not Friday right now, and we're recording.
I know, but
Which
it's
means
like,
he's gonna respawn in 2 weeks from now.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, audience, I just want to say this is the most freaking meta thing I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, are you breaking the fourth wall without permission, sir?
And I'm having a hard time following with what's going on. So yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
He'll be there in episode 7. That's all you need to know.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
No, we're creating a lore. Okay.
All right, fine. I
Talk about it too much.
Yeah, let's not break immersion.
What immersion? Wait, what?
Listen, man.
Is this all a dream?
This is classified. We can't talk about this anymore. I'm under a DMCA.
No, classified is a really bad remake of 5.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! What?
This is episode 5. You can't say that.
I just did.
What if we
bitch.
remake this episode sometime and call it the classified episode? Have you even thought of that?
I was never here.
Oh no!
Well, okay, I guess we'll end the episode on that note. Because
sure.
it's been an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
let's get it back in here.
Oh, that was weird, man.
What
It's
happened?
like we had a parallel universe happen.
I don't know, man. It was really something. But anyways, it's been an hour and a half, so we have to stop here for this week.
Thank God I don't have to talk to you guys anymore. God.
I know, right? God, we can't stand each other. We only do this for the money now.
What money? Wait, there's money? I get paid?
No, but I'd like to think
Fuck.
so. We need to create drama to make it more interesting, man. Like, Trombone and Lollipop fight over podcast money or something. So we
like
have something
those,
to talk about.
It's like 90 Day Fiance. Oh, I just met Lollipop. I'm gonna marry him. Oh my God, why is this happening? I don't speak French. I don't know what he's saying. He lost his credit card somewhere. I don't understand. Oh, he's cheating on me with Jezzer.
What the fuck?
What is going on?
Alright, if any of you want to create fan fiction, I think you have plenty of material from this episode. So go for it.
God. What have we talked about?
If someone actually does shit like that, we'll read it on an episode. Just send it to us
What?
on Discord.
I'm not agreeing to this.
Well, see, that's
Well,
good
I
drama
am.
right there.
Oh, fuck. I'm screwed.
So anyways, thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this week, and we should be back next week, Friday as well. We're gonna try to get some special guests on again. We'll see what happens.
No, we're not.
You don't even do shit for this. You don't even know.
I just appear and then I have to talk.
You just show up and talk about Oblivion and how you're sucking up Bethesda's dick every week, so.
This is a really long cock, I'm gonna say that.
Oh my god.
Try getting that baby in there. Oh man.
Okay, anyways, yeah.
There's been a lot of porn
That's
in this
it.
episode.
There's way too much fanfiction material right there.
I have to pee. I've had to pee ever since we started.
Me too, so let's end this. Alright. Thank you for watching. See you next week. We're gonna keep you updated about doing the whole thing live. It's probably gonna happen in the next couple of weeks, so we'll keep you guys updated on that. Make sure you join the Discord if you wanna be a part of the Q&A section next week. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
You ever just wonder if you forgot to press the record button?
Dude, I actually forgot to record. I'm serious. Man, you guys are lame.
Yeah, no, because I knew
It's not gonna work.
God damn it.
Because I know you. You never forget.
Yeah,
You're one of those guys. You check constantly.
I do.
So I would sit here. Like, I knew you were gonna mention it. Wait, is that going in the bloopers?
You'll have to find out.
Fuck. Are we in bloopers at the end of this video?
We'll see.